Welcome back to video number 2 in the Muscle Gain Master Plan. And today's video is another one. I'm going to start off with a little bit of a mindset element because it's so crucial, and then explain how that practically applies to your training. But what I want to tell you is the goal is to keep the goal the goal. You with me? You might be thinking, what's he talking about? What I mean is that you've got to focus, you've got a target, a goal you want to achieve. Don't get distracted. Set yourself up for success by staying focused on that goal. Eyes on the prize, work towards that goal until it's achieved, and then you can worry about other goals. How does this play out? And so I'll give you an example. I work with a guy, he wants to add muscle. Naturally skinny guy, always been pretty lean, played quite a lot of sport growing up, good athletic background, but he'd never been able to build much muscle. Wanted to be bigger and stronger, to feel more confident, and also to improve his performance in the sport he played. Now that all started well. Started gaining muscle, adding weight to the scales. His strength was going up in the gym. Everything was looking great. But then he just started to get stressed to worry about like his 10K time. Was he still as fast as he used to be? And also his abs. He was like, oh, they're not quite as defined as they used to be. And I explained that, as you build muscle, a little bit of fat gain will come with it. Building purely lean muscle basically doesn't happen. You will have to gain some fat. However, muscle gain is quite slow, but fat loss is really quick. So I was like, at the end of this phase, 2-3 weeks of dieting, and you'll get rid of all that fat, but you'll retain the muscle. Now I explained that to him, and it was good, we're going well, but I could see in the back of his mind, he was worrying about these other elements, like how are my abs doing, what's my 10K PB, and he got distracted. And so then he started throwing in some extra sessions for running that I didn't know about. So then his overall training volume was different. And then that meant that he wasn't eating enough, and his weight stopped going up because it's plateauing, because he was doing all this extra activity. He'd got distracted. He hadn't kept the goal the goal. So there's a practical example of someone I work with. Now, when we realized what was going on, and I sat down, we talked through it again, explained everything. I maybe did a better job of explaining how this was a short-term period of time when he would let his abs soften a little bit, and his 10K time, he wouldn't be so focused on it. But then that would come back very quickly. And then, guess what? I managed to sell it to him, and he understood the process. He committed to the process, and he kept the goal, kept his eyes on his prize. And to be fair to him, he did an incredible job. And I have to give him credit, because I realise it's an emotional thing, and developing your physique, and you don't want to perhaps see some performance drop off in other areas, but they come back super fast. And he ended up gaining 20 pounds in 4 months, and then his 10K time, when we went back and did a dieting phase, actually improved after only a month worth of getting back to it. And his abs came back in 3 weeks, because as a naturally skinny guy, he's got that super fast metabolism. As soon as we transitioned from bulking to cutting, the fat melted away. And because he was lighter, but he was stronger, carried more muscle, he was a much more efficient runner, and the running improved as well. So that, he just had to delay that process, and almost delay instant gratification to get what he really wanted. So he was bigger, leaner, and faster come the end of it, but we had to focus for a period of time on the thing he wanted most, and that was muscle gain. And you need to do the same. If that's what you're looking for, focus on it, commit to it, and achieve it. Don't get distracted. If you're trying to get big and lean and fitter and stronger and faster all at the same time, it's like trying to ride 5 horses with one arse. It's not going to work. So pick your goal, make it your focus, keep your eyes on the prize, keep the goal, achieve success, and you'll get there in record time, and then everything else will fall into place. So just a little another mindset tip for you there, and kind of understanding the process and how it works. Tomorrow I'll be back with some more details on training techniques and principles you need to apply to your training to maximize your muscle growth.